Alright, I'm not going to stay silent about this anymore, even if I am going back to the Dark Ages very shortly. Come March 31st, 2018, it will be my 12th anniversary on YouTube, and what do I have to show for it but less than 3,000 subscribers? That's a no-go. At this point, I am fed up with this channel. It's taken so much consumption out of my life and the stuff that I do for a living that's actually fun. This used to be fun until YouTube stepped in, or should I say Google stepped in and changed things around to the point where you really need something back in return. You need the money. At this point, I make very little. I make pocket change at that, and it takes me a good chunk of a year in order to make $100. Now, I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for subscribers at this point because it doesn't stop here. With their new policy set in stone last month, things have changed and it's gotten worse for this channel because I am a small fish in a giant pond that's full of other people that does the same content as I do, but it's the only thing that I'm good at this point. Even if I do call myself the unprofessional toy reviewer, that's in quotations, people. Alright, I make fun of myself, but there's no more fun about it. No more fun in games. This is the real deal right here. I have to get serious. I have to get really much in touch with you right now. And I've got to be honest about it. This is not fun anymore. The stuff that I do is hard work. It takes a lot of time and effort to put in 15 minutes of video footage, to have to go and edit all this, to take it to my big software that I can't even afford anymore, to have to blank this out, add this in, to go back and reshoot things that I may have missed here or there in the first take of the videos, and I can't do that anymore, especially with the rendering on these high definition videos taking forever. Takes hours to do one freaking video, and to finally get it uploaded takes at least half a day. I can't do that anymore. I just can't. Not with the hours that I have to work. Like physical work, guys. I do have a real job out there. A real 9-to-5 grind. And at this point, I've got to make sacrifice. I will still make videos regardless. But depending on how much demand that I can actually get out of this, we'll all decide whether or not I'm going back to the Dark Ages. I'm going to start doing silent videos again so I don't have to waste time and effort in my say about this or that, or to have to put so much work effort into my videos in the first place. I could just take a figure and just show it off on screen from the front, the back, the sides, go through the articulation by just moving the hands and the arms and the legs and all that, and then be done with the video. May do a size comparisons right then and there, but that's it. That's all you would get out of me at this point. It would be just like a couple of years back. And I don't want to do that again, alright? That wasn't fun either. But hey, it was the only means of survival at the time for the channel, because it just hasn't grown. It won't grow for some reason. No matter what I do, nothing benefits in the end. It's like tossing shite at the wall and hoping that it will actually stick, but instead it keeps rolling down while it's streaking the wall. That's what's going on. That's how it's always been. I'm not asking for much. Right now at this moment I've got 2,850 something subscribers, regardless of whether or not what time you're watching this video, whether or not my subscriber limit went up or it went down, because YouTube likes to play games with me every week and they like to take a couple subscribers away from me and give them back the next week. You know what? I don't care. Regardless, if I don't hit 3,000 subscribers by the mark of March 31st, 2018, I'm finished. I am done with taking these elongated video reviews and having to put much time and effort of my life, my own free time, my free will here. I'm doing everything I can for your viewing pleasure, and I don't ask for much in return except watch the damn video. Like the video or hate the video, regardless, I still get a point for that, one way or another. Commenting is fine. Subscribing is it's viable at this point. It's something I really need. It's to the means of existence coming next year, because I promise you the changes that have happened on YouTube with their new policy right now that's been put in stone ever since last month or the month before that is not going to end here. You may have reached your limit. I have reached my limit last year, thank God. But it will change again. I promise you, it's not going to stop here. They're going to extend things. You may have 1,000 subscribers, and then you'll need 2,000, 3,000, maybe 5,000 next year. And not just that, then your numbers count and the viewership, your viewers, the minutes that have to be watched is like, what, 24,000? Regardless of what that is right now, it could change in the future. It could happen very shortly. It could happen this summer. You'll have to reach 56,000 minutes of content watched on your channel this year. I can't do that. Not with these numbers, I'll never make it. If I lose my monetization, that's it. This channel is done. It's dead in the water. The fact that I'm still going to be making videos regardless of whether or not I meet the goal by March 31st isn't going to make much of a difference if I lose my monetization. Because that is when I call it quits on YouTube. And you never hear from me again at all. So, again, I'm holding my channel hostage. I've got a gun pointed at his head. That's all I can do at this point, because I've given you everything that I can in the way that I can do it. I've revamped this channel so many times to the point it's an insult. It feels like Impact Wrestling. And I can't do that. I just can't, because it just isn't going to make a difference. And I need to come to that conclusion. And I have. I accept it. But it's still... I still have a glimmer of hope that, and I'm praying about this, that somehow, in some way, I will find success somehow with what I do. Now, I know some people really do like my content. Some people do comment and say how much they love my work. They love the time and effort I put into all this with video editing and all that. They love what I have to say about this stuff. And you know what? That's great. I love hearing that stuff. I love reading that kind of stuff. It puts a smile on my face. But I'm sorry to say this, in the end, with the results, it's not enough. It just ain't. One person's voice is not going to make a difference here. It's going to take a quantity. It's going to take a lot of people in order to make me feel like it's worth a dang anymore. So, again, all I'm asking for is a little courtesy, a little support, a little hope that I can turn things around this year. Regardless, though, March 31st is the deadline. If my demand is not met, which is 3,000 subscribers, it's back to black. The spotlight, shut off. My voice, my microphone, shut off. That's the way it's going to be, and I ain't taking it back. Even if I hit those numbers that I demanded on that said date, but I hit it way later than that, I'm not taking it back. Alright? There's no goal after that. Once March 31st is said and done, that's it. You're going to have to put up with whatever contents I bring up on this channel, whether or not you are a supporter to my channel. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. I can't do this anymore, guys. I got other things that I could work on right now. I'd love to go back to DeviantArt and start doing more animated drawings. That's what I'm all about. That's how it used to be until I started getting involved with toy reviews and stop motion and all that. I used to be an artist. I went to art school, for crying out loud. So, you know, I'd love to brush up on my work. I'd love to upload more than just one drawing a freaking month on my DeviantArt account for people to see. Whether it's good or bad or it doesn't make any sense, I don't care. That's what used to be me. And I'd love to go back to that. But I put more time and effort into this channel than I actually do of anything else in my life, minus work, minus my job. I'd love to make this my job. But that's a pipe dream. And it's a long pipe. There's no light at the end of this tunnel. Not with these numbers. So, be that as it may, I know this is a long video of me complaining, why can't I be famous? But it's the honest to God truth, and that's what this channel's always been about. You want my opinion? Here's my opinion. I think this channel was garbage. I'd love to improve on it, but you gotta show me it's worth a dang first. One more time, March 31st, 3,000 or bust. That's all I gotta say. 3K or bust.